welcome to Technically Speaking. My name is Stephanie Turgeon. I'm the Student Services Coordinator here at Capital Area Technical Center in Augusta, Maine. And today I'm joined by a very special guest, Antonio Marino. And he is joining me because he has been selected as one of our Professionals of the Month for the month of April 2021. So welcome, Tony.
Well, hi, Stephanie.
It's great to have you. And so you are a senior at Halldale.
I am a senior at Halldale.
And you're in our building construction program this year.
Yep.
And tell me about your experience this year in building construction. What's that been like?
So this year it's been pretty good considering during COVID, and I've done quite a few projects, and I thought I wasn't gonna get any. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to. I thought it was gonna be all online, and I'm really liking the building construction program, and so far we're just doing projects, and it's going really good.
So yeah. I did see one of your projects was a beautiful coffee table.
It was a coffee table.
And what else have you done for projects?
So I've made a box. I've done, I don't know the name of it, but I've done like 4 things or 5. And my next project is a playhouse for my nieces.
Oh wow! So you're getting bigger and bigger with your projects. It sounds like.
I'm trying to.
That is very cool.
Yes.
So right now at Sending School, students might be thinking about signing up for a program at CATC. Do you have any advice for them that what they should think about, or?
I think if they want to try something, they should do it, as you'll never know until you try it.
Definitely, that's very good advice to try something out. What do you do when you're not here in school?
So I play sports. I play track. I played soccer, and I used to play wrestling because this year didn't have it. And on my own time, I watch TV, and I usually wake out every day.
Nice. So what are you watching for TV right now? Any good shows?
There's nothing really on right now, so I just watch with my family.
Yeah. Good. I think people are always looking for different things to watch right now.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things to pick.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, question for you. Hand tools or power tools? What's your preference?
So, I think power tools, because those are like the one with the sawzall, right? Yeah, I like the sawzall because it's portable, and you can just bring it to a 2x4 and cut it if you need to be. Or cut something that's far away, and you don't have to bring a extension cord all the time. So I like power tools better.
Excellent. They scare me when I walk in and you guys are all using the power tools in there. It's.
I mean, it can be a little scary sometimes.
But that's why the safety, Mr. Holsworth really trained you guys all up on safety. Really
I feel all trained up.
Excellent. So congratulations on graduating this year.
Thank you.
What are your plans after graduation?
So I'm actually gonna go to college for building construction again for a year, and we'll see how that goes.
And do you know where you're going?
I'm going to CMCC.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. They have a very good program over there.
Yeah.
And you've taken a college course through CMCC in your building construction program, the safety course.
And it counts as a credit. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so that'll put you ahead of the game.
It will.
For going.
It'll help a lot.
Well, congratulations on being selected as one of our Professionals of the Month this month. Mr. Holsworth says great things about you. He's really appreciated the help you've given him during COVID. He said that you would always kind of go in and test everything electronically for him, be his test student.
I would try everything out and try to fix it.
Yeah, so he really appreciates all that help that you were able to give him. And, he says that you have a great future ahead of you as a carpenter.
Yep.
Which I think coming from him is
a lot.
Definitely. So congratulations on all you've accomplished this year, and thanks so much for taking a few minutes to join me today so people could get to know you and what the program's all about.
You're welcome.
My second guest today on Technically Speaking, I'm joined with Isaiah Barden. He is a senior at Marino, and he's enrolled in our Business Academy program, and he has also been selected as Professional of the Month for the month of April 2021. So thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. Could you tell us what it's like being in the Business Academy program?
Well, the program is awesome. It's by far my favorite class this year. So I've learned a lot from it, especially about leadership, which is going to be super helpful for my career outside of high school. I think there's more about that later. But yeah, I've learned a ton about leadership. I've learned about managing a business, about being an entrepreneur. We've learned real life skills like Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Microsoft, all the programs for that. So that's pretty cool. I'll go out with a good skill set if I'm going into the business world. And we've also learned about things like personal finance. So yeah, it's a really good course. You learn a lot about business, but also about life, which is pretty cool.
Well, I'm thinking as you're talking, it sounds like that course could really kind of benefit anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. No matter what you want to do, it'll teach you good skills they apply to everything. Because it also incorporates things like psychology and how to motivate people. And, that we did a whole unit on it, and it was crazy. So definitely it can be applied to pretty much anything.
Very nice. So, right now at this school, students are signing up we're winding down this year and they're signing up for classes next year. Do you have any advice for students that might be hesitant to come to CATC or what they should think about?
Well, the cool thing about CATSI, it's designed like a college class. So you get like a 2-week to 4-week, I'm not sure, but you have an add or drop period. So if you're looking to try it out, you can definitely come try it out for a few days. If you don't like it, just drop it. Nothing's going to affect anything. But also, it's a great class. It'll teach you great skills. And once you're in it, just make sure that you do your homework ahead of time so you're not playing catch up. That's the best advice I could give, I'd say.
I think that's good advice, like especially when you say about just come out and try it. One thing we didn't get to do this year because of COVID restrictions is usually we have students come out like this time of year to see if they want to take the classes, meet the instructors, see what goes on. And this year they're kind of signing up blindly, but you're right, they're not stuck. If they decide they don't like it, they could try something else or they could just drop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, good advice. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do when you're not here at school.
Well, I recently enlisted in the Marine Corps. So when I'm not here, I'm basically there 2 days a week doing PT. And as I was kind of getting at earlier, the skills that I've learned in this class, especially leadership, have really helped me with that. It's helped me fit in and kind of take a position where I'm making sure others are getting the help they need to achieve and stuff. So that's super cool. I actually leave for boot camp on the 7th, so.
Oh, wow, the 7th of June?
Yeah.
You're not going to have much of a summer at all, right?
No, I'm not. It'll
Wow.
be in Florida, but I'll be working pretty hard, so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But hopefully with the twice a week PT sessions, that's prepared you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And, before that, I'm kind of a nerd, so I just sit there and read all day.
All right.
I've learned a lot from that, and, I'm basically like school focused right now, so.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, you know what I always say, when you call yourself a nerd, nerds rule the world, so.
Absolutely.
Did anything that you learned this year in the Business Academy surprise you about the field of business?
There was a lot that surprised me, just like especially how in depth we go on certain topics. Like I never would have expected there to be like 4 different theories of leadership, or this is just recent stuff, so it's hard to remember off the top of my head.
Sure.
But we've covered so many incredible topics, and I've been exposed to a lot of different ways of thinking that I didn't even consider before this class. So it's definitely changed the way I kind of approach problems, because we went through the whole problem solving process too. And it's just been a really good class. But yeah, definitely a lot of the in-depth stuff surprised me.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's even more, more layers for
There's
sure.
so many layers to every topic. Basically everyone we've gone over, you could do a whole class on. So it's really cool.
Definitely. So you told us that you're going to boot camp for the Marine Corps.
I am.
And do you have, is it called the MOS?
I do, yep.
Is that what you're assigned for a job?
Yeah, it is.
And so what is your MOS?
My MOS is combat support. Yeah, it's actually what the gunnery sergeant at the station. So I go to the recruiting station to do my workouts every week. It's what he did when he was in the Marines. Well, he's still in the Marines, but he's retiring this year. So it's pretty cool, kind of, you know, following his influence, I guess. But it's also what I really want to do, and it's going to be so much fun.
If you say so.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, what's the word? Like a kinetic job. I'm going to be moving a lot all the time, but it's more fun than
Nice.
sitting at a desk, so.
Very challenging, and I bet it's nice to have a mentor that's actually done what you're going into.
Yeah, absolutely. And the, you know, I love the whole relationships that we've built with the Marine program. Like, my recruiter is basically my mentor. He's helped me out through the whole process. The reason I actually joined is so I can keep doing education but not have to pay like super crazy bills for it. So yeah, like they're gonna pay for my college, you know, it's just part of the benefits, and I also get to travel for free. So
Oh, those are two great things. And on top of it, it sounds like you're very excited about the job you're going to be doing.
absolutely.
So that just sounds like a super win-win-win-win-win
Yeah,
all around.
it was hard to choose a job because I got like a good score on my ASVAB, so I qualified for everything. There's like 300 to choose from. So it took a while, but it was cool.
Very cool. I think the military, my father actually, well, he was in the Air Force, but he retired from the military, so I think it's a definite good route to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. He got to travel the world, and we did a little bit, but you have an exciting life ahead of you, and
Absolutely.
yeah. I wanted just to let you know what Mrs. Dosty had to say about you. Why, you know, one of the reasons that you were selected for Professional of the Month. Says Isaiah is an excellent student, positive, engaged, and conscientious. He always has a smile on his face, which we can tell by your eyes, and is well liked by his classmates. So,
Oh, that's sweet of her.
great words there. So
Yeah,
I
I'll
just
have to thank her when I get back. But yeah, I've had so much fun with this class, and Ms. Dosty's a great teacher. So, you know, it's a program I definitely recommend to anybody.
great. Well, thank you for your testament there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you so much for joining us to watch this episode of Technically Speaking to get to know our professionals of the month. And Isaiah, thank you again very much. And I hope you keep in touch with us. I think you're going to be very successful in the future, and we'd love to hear what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you like this episode, I hope that you'll subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss anything going on at Capital Area Technical Center here in Augusta, Maine.